Do we not? Do we not have sound? All right. Hey guys, it's Thursday, meaning that it is time for Deviant Futures. The art is done by Hero Forge. So I'm gonna go around to the table really quick so that we can get into this because today's gonna be a lot, y'all. To begin, Rory.
Hello. My name is Rory. I mostly make music under the stage name DJ Raker. Oh, need to pull up the Spotify link. There it is. And as of pretty recently, I've also been streaming on Twitch sometimes. I mostly just stream whatever music projects I've got going at the moment. There's the link. There it is. So yeah, I don't have a set schedule yet just because it's kind of difficult to figure that out with other stuff, but I'll hopefully have a schedule for stream soon.
Ruth.
Hi, I'm Ruth. As some of you know, I play the babysitter. I don't have much going on. Still trying to, get started with that tattoo apprenticeship, but I need a machine and stuff like that first. I mean, I could hand poke, but the hand poking takes hours for a small thing. So, I'll start posting a link to that, my Instagram page for that once things are starting up. But other than that, I will just remain here. Avoid. Goodbye.
Scarred.
Hi, I'm the Scarred Adventurer, or Jacob, or whatever you want to be calling me at any point in time, because I'm pretty open to being called anything, except for a shithead, but that's a different thing altogether. So normally I help run. So normally I work with Tangor Productions, and I help. I don't help. I am one of the two people who build the thing, Bravely Broken, which we are still working on, and we are looking forward to bringing some more updates in the future. There is a lot in the pipe. It is just so much work. Oh my God. Save me. Please, oh God, kill me now.
And Nick.
I'm Nick. I tend to hang around the Discord as well as happen to be here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but my schedule allows. But other than that, that's kind of it. And I'm gonna hand it back over to you before I say anything I don't intend on.
Okay. So to begin, you guys are right on the woods, or right on the edge of the woods. You guys can see Neckmore. You do not see a tower in their skyline. And before you all actually even move out of the forest, a portal opens up. Yes, and thank you, Cars, for our producer. Brain totally. A portal again opens under Woodja, and he kind of falls through, and out pops alongside it a basket with a note. And the note says, "To Jinx."
All right. She's gonna pick it up and read it.
It says, "I've been meaning to do this for a while. I'm sorry I haven't got to send this little guy to you. Ed." And you see because the basket is covered by a blanket, and you see two very bright green eyes poking out, or looking out from under the blanket.
Aw, hi. She fully takes the blanket off.
Inside is a small black kitten.
Oh. She smiles a bit and like picks it up, just holds it in her hands. Just like kind of holding it close to her, because it's kind of dangerous around these parts.
Mm-hmm. What you feel as it's starting to kind of get comfortable is the tail slowly becomes more than one tail.
Oh,
It's not a black kitten, it is a displacer beast kitten.
oh, you're cool. I like you. I think I'll call you Naz. Just looking at
Mm-hmm.
the little cat.
Yeah. Anyone else doing anything as this is going on, or no?
I think there's some general sniffing because Hati is still full wolf.
Mhm.
There's just kind of some general sniffing around the kitten.
It boops your nose like playfully.
Like every time that happens, there's just kind of a
Yeah, it becomes a game very quickly of, can I boop the nose?
eventually Hati realizes that this has become a game and just takes a step back and watches curiously.
Anyone else?
Not really much reaction out of Narfi.
And Grunk?
He's just gonna like he's a bit confused. He's like, what's going on with that? Kitten's got an extra set of legs or something. What's going on with that?
Yeah, it's just kind of getting comfy, and it's already very comfortable with you, Jinx. So the this is how the session is going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a quiet session
um
until we start killing things.
Yeah.
Or they start killing us. You know.
So you guys are at the edge of the forest. Neckmore is right there. You don't see the tower in the skyline, but that has happened before.
Thanks.
From the general smell of town,
Mhm.
what exactly is the what exactly is the species type vibe that
There isn't one. It feels very it's strange because you get God, of course, but you also get angel, you get other kind of normal beings in there. It's not the smell of battle from Neckmore itself, but you can
Just
tell that it's
nearby.
right behind it and nearby.
Okay. Hati is essentially going to not talking very much. He's just going to motion that to everyone else that we should likely go into Neckmore.
Mhm.
And Hati finds some shadowy places and begins to just stick to it, making sure that if he
Jinx.
does run into people, giant wolf doesn't cause massive hysteria.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree with him. I think our best option is probably to try and get in as quietly as possible.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I will be right back.
Narfi, your plan.
Well, first I wanted to go find out what Jinx found in the treasure room, because I think somebody said that they picked something up for, well, I guess for me. I think that was mentioned.
Jinx
Just walked off. I know, right?
Hati will have picked up Jinx and Narfi by the scruffs of their necks and just kind of a bit like how, not quite how you would do with a cat. He's a little rougher than that.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of pulls them along, kind of, we're going in. Kind of like how a dog would grab your pant leg and go, it's time for walks.
Mm-hmm.
You know I can keep pace with you, right?
Yeah, but you're just standing there.
Okay. Then, take Jinx, and we can just head into town, keeping to the shadows like you're trying to do.
All right.
Aside from the missing tower, what's the general state of like kind of the exterior of Neckmore? Like, do they have like any kind of defensive walls up or anything?
Not really. Yeah. It's very similar to what you've seen before, where you can very easily walk into town. The difference being that during the day, like you all are attempting, you can see that there is signage, quite a bit of signage everywhere for all of the different shops, all the different buildings. But all of it right now is off. This city really comes alive at night.
Okay. Is there signs of activity in some of the shops or anything, or is it mostly just like everything is open at night type of thing?
Things are open. It's just very quiet. So
Okay.
like you could go to a grocer, you could go to like someone that would sell you potions and that type of stuff. But from the signage you can tell this town has a much bigger nightlife than it does day life.
Okay. So we would be obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
But not
not like out of place. We'd just be like visible.
Yes.
We would be very easy to find.
Correct.
Okay.
So, being a city or a very large settlement, does it seem like there's any aqueducts underground that we might be able to potentially use?
There is a sewer system, if that's what you're asking.
I mean, I'll mention that there's that there's a sewer system. If it's quite above ground and being seen is a bad idea.
Then, well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'll go under. If you decide to stay above and walk about, I'll keep track of you somehow.
Yeah, it's probably better to stay out of sight for a little bit at least. So I'll go with whoever else is going underground.
It would be smarter.
It's not the first sewer system I lose in.
And also I think Narfi was asking Jinx what they got for him from Odin's treasure palace.
Oh.
Because you guys did grab something for him, you just didn't give it to him. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was.
It's okay. I do.
Okay. So whatever you say, I'll just be relaying that information.
Effectively what you all got for him were the chains that were used against Fenrir.
There's some very visible discomfort from Hati.
Oh, good. I'm uncomfortable too.
with a note from it that says "Love, Dad" in a golden green pen.
Grandpa?
Yeah, the Trixie one.
Yeah. Ah, shit.
I mean, there are worse things, but not by much.
Hati has already made his way underground. He doesn't want to look at those.
I gotta figure out where to put them, and I'm like, okay, well, figure that out later.
So as you guys begin to go underground, it's dark. It's much warmer down here. You're also seeing a lot of remnants of different types of spells that have been used. So like dancing lights. Basically any spell that kind of creates light that can be manipulated in a more fun kind of way.
Oh, so it looks like they even have parties down here, huh?
As
seems
you-
like it would be a pretty fun town outside of the, you know.
Yeah, it's like the death and destruction that follows us in our wake and everywhere we go and everywhere that we're traveling to, from, and where we will be.
Yeah,
Love it.
that pretty much sums it up.
As you continue to go, you can hear over top of people talking. Really nothing of ever kind of interest to you guys. But you can hear conversations occurring. You can hear people walking around at least a little bit. It's very, but above all for you guys, it's quieter down here. So you can hear the water dripping. You can hear your own footsteps. And the closer you get to the city center, you see a very large, effectively like a silo where everything's kind of falling into and being pushed out to the ocean.
Have we come across any sort of remnants of people?
No
Not
remnants.
of not of dead people, just kind of a suggestions of other people that may be down here.
No.
Okay.
You have heard people, as the conversations that you've passed by, you've heard a couple people mention sighting of angels, but that they disappear relatively quickly. That would be the only kind of thing of interest to you guys. And so you're kind of at the opening of this very large silo that has, what are they called? Ladders going up to the surface. And there are other pipes, other pathways, but they just go elsewhere in the city.
And granted, the silo is likely the closest thing we're going to find underground to a tower.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hesitantly, kind of watching my steps, making sure that my foot pads make as little sound as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of skulk over toward the silo, see if I can see anything on the inside of it.
You're in it. So the tubes, you came out and you're in the silo. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. Then trying to really just skulk around and see what I can find, while giving as little indication of my presence as possible.
Roll investigation and also roll stealth.
Ah, wait, how shadowy is the silo?
It's a silo underground.
Cool, so shadowy. This is a
Yeah.
weird.
With
This is an odd
effectively-
question.
with effectively pipes coming from other parts of the city and draining and taking away the water.
Okay. So investigation. Just as bad as my insight. 6. So great. But my
No.
stealth. For fun things, I get an advantage on this because of a feat with
Sure.
werewolf stuff.
You
Which
needed
means
it.
I got 8.
You needed it.
Let's get all these out of the way right at the beginning.
Yeah, you realize that the only way to go is up. And you're splashing in all the water, making noise.
Damp noise, but
Yeah.
noise.
I assume is it like solid kind of like manhole covers above the ladder, or is it like a grate that you can see through?
It's a grate that you can see through.
Okay. I want to climb up and just like peek through and see if there's like kind of where we are in the city.
You're in front of effectively the center. You're at the center of the city. What you see is the foundation of a building and a door on your left. On your right, you see more shops and more effectively nightclubs is the best term I can use for them.
Okay. Can I like poke my head up and see what the building is?
So it's not a building there. It is just
I'm getting
a
some
free.
real Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle vibes.
I know, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's effectively, you can tell that a building used to stand there, but it's not there now. And there are a set of doors that looks like they've been covered, not over, but like and closed off to the public.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the feeling that that's where we need to go. I was gonna relay down. It's like, all right, well, it looks like the thing we came here for is not there anymore, really. I'm gonna hang on. Give me a second. I'll climb down. I want to like. It might be hard. I want to see if I can find a pipe that's going in like roughly the direction of that, like roughly the same direction as the base of that building.
Roll me investigation.
And I'll help with my 6.
19.
Didn't need to help.
You find one. You do find one, but it starts getting very narrow, very small, very quickly.
Okay. All right. Well, out of ideas. Up it is.
Yes, so.
Should we?
The only way to go.
All right. Well, climb back on up.
This is starting to feel that pipe that got really, really small, that there's only really one option. I mean, other than leave.
There's also the other pipes. I'm not saying that you
I
can't.
mean, that's fair. But, you know, if the door goes to nothing, cool. But we also went through like a door to Asgard that was like just a tree. It's like, okay, I mean, this is just par for the course.
Just because it's D&D and I want to roll for it, I'd like to roll in athletics just to jump out from where I am standing exactly through the grate into the city.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean,
26.
Yeah, you do it. I'm gonna let you have that one.
Oh, wait, was it with disadvantage? Because in that case, it's a 25.
It doesn't
Oh, well,
matter.
yeah,
You were
in that
successful in
case-
doing what you wanted.
I know. I just wanted to be a dick.
So when you guys finally get up here, the foundation of the building is in the correct shape. And the door that you're looking for, where it would be in the building, is where it should be. So I'm scared. Do I need to look at chat or no?
No, don't do that. That's
Okay.
a mistake.
I'm not looking.
Just double checking the way you've kind of described it. Is it like a building has been demolished and there's just like the door frame left, or is it like
Correct.
rubble?
The building has been demolished and it's gone. It's been like cleaned up.
Oh, okay.
But what is left is a single door.
Yeah, Hati's gonna say screw it. He's seen enough weird shit. He's just gonna open the door.
By
You pushed
yourself?
a button.
I'm gonna walk
I'm
over
there.
to it, clench it with my teeth, and then just turn the handle or knob or whatever I need to.
By yourself? I'm asking? You're going by yourself and doing this.
Whoever wants to follow behind me can follow behind me, but I'm the only one currently opening the door.
Jinx
Still on the
is there.
ladder.
I mean, we're all topside now, so we're all probably like just kind of waiting in line to go in.
And of course, doing the dog thing, he can hold the door, the handle in his teeth, but he has to like pull it back like this and then turn around and then walk through the door. It's
So
like
you-
holding the door open for other people.
Okay, so who's the first one in?
Me, but I'm not going straight in. I'm peeking in.
Roll me a con save.
Balls. Okay.
It fits that Grunk would get impatient and just kind of push his way by, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Natural 20.
Okay, you're fine. Gr- Roll me a con save.
Ooh, 12.
You immediately feel the sensation of exhaustion.
Uh-oh.
I go in after Grunk.
Roll a con save.
Dirty 20.
You can see it on Grunk's face that he is barely holding himself up, barely staying awake. You at the moment are okay. Hati, Jinx.
Hmm?
What are you doing?
Shake it. I'm gonna shake Grunk.
So you've
I'm
entered
gonna-
the building now as well.
What?
You've
Oh,
entered the
wait.
door because Grunk is inside.
I am also inside.
As is Narfi.
Sure.
Considering there's no actual roof on this, I'm just gonna walk around or over top of the door and go inside. Considering, the door
It
seems to exhaust
disappears.
people.
The minute that you walk around it, you can't see your friends anymore.
If I walk back the other direction, can I see my friends again?
No.
Ah. Or as other famous dogs have said, row.
Luckily enough, you're still a Fenrir. So. You have Fenrir Hati. Yay. So, Grunk, Jinx, and Narfi, you watch as Hati moves around and then never comes back.
That's great.
Grunk is just yawning.
I'm gonna have you guys roll it again. Jinx and Narfi, roll at disadvantage for a con save.
So, what is the feel of this place?
It looks like another laboratory. That is
I
what you guys are.
rolled a 17 and an 18, so that 17 brings me to a dirty 20.
Yeah, you two are not feeling it quite yet.
17 total.
15.
You're starting to get tired. And I
Or
would say
did I need to roll it again? I don't actually remember.
no. You are going to you're falling asleep.
Okay.
I don't know why my brain just is like Wizard of Oz scene in the poppies. So yeah, I think Jinx is the only one who isn't starting to fall asleep. The two of you that are hear a voice in your head. I know you don't know me. Well, you know of me. As I am the one who creates dreams. Thank you for walking into my home. You must understand that this is a precaution to make sure that you're not here to hurt me. The last few were here to hurt me.
Can I still see anything as I'm about to fall asleep?
As you're falling asleep, you see a figure. You can't make out the facial features, but you effectively get almost a faceless white face, very dark, long black hair, a very long black robe, and the figure's very slender.
Can I
Snape.
do a religion check to see if I have any like memory of who this might be?
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's for a 19.
That's a not 19 no matter what. This is Morpheus.
Have we met before or no? I don't
He is
remember out
from
of
the-
where.
He is from the Greek pantheon, and he is the god of sleep and dreams.
We've definitely missed each other more often than we probably should, but it's fine.
I don't think death and sleep are very close.
I don't know why everybody keeps saying I'm death. It's not me. I'm just the fairy. But we can talk more later.
Yes.
Speaking of sleep, my cat is slipping off my lap.
Morpheus
Jeez.
got to Nos first. Hati. You still see the entrance to the lab when you come back to the door, but your
Okay.
friends are gone.
Yeah, this is sort of where Hati enters what would normally by a barbarian be called rage,
Mm-hmm.
but in this situation it's more just hate.
What is your plan?
It is just to rush through.
Okay. You'll get a message from Fenrir of, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
There is a sharp turn back to his father. It's kind of a, what the hell would you be doing then?
We need to figure out who we're dealing with. This is obviously an entity, a trickster. We don't just rush in. We're strategic. We're intelligent. That's what makes us different.
You are. That is not how I was raised.
I understand. This is how I was.
Fine.
Does
Can't-
Jinx recognize this shoddy? Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I don't know. Give me a religion check.
Okay. Ooh. $19?
This is Morpheus,
Okay.
the god of sleep and dreams.
Okay, so she is still wide awake,
At the moment.
and the other two are dozing off.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to cast Sending
Okay.
to Tahati and like let him know who they're dealing with,
Mm-hmm.
and that the other two, for the other two, it's basically nap time. That is something along the lines of
It's 15 or 25 word
25.
limit for sending. Okay.
Sorry, who is it again?
Morpheus.
Okay. Hey, so Morpheus, Narfi and Grunk are going to bed. Not too sure what to do.
Hati never met Morpheus in his
Mhm.
time. So he just kind of mulls the word around in his mouth, Morpheus.
What did you say?
Morpheus.
Oh, fuck. That's what you hear Fenrir say as he starts transforming back into Volley. Wait, this guy. It's better if we're human.
Easy for you to say. And Hati goes through the long, not at long, but it takes a bit, and it's a painful, arduous process.
Sorry, he's not exactly a fan of animals. Their dreams are different. He has less control.
And so if he views us as human,
If he views us as human, he won't be as harsh.
then let's go in and I'll see what happens.
Con save.
Oh no, Hati closes the door and then immediately kicks the door open to walk through. It's to make a point.
Oh, yay. Let's go. You still got to roll a con save.
Yeah, 19.
You're okay. Did I not give this guy? No, it's okay. Learning. Yep.
Oh.
The minute Volley walks in, you just see step and fall.
And he just kind of grabs him by the shirt collar and goes, every single time I have to, at least this time you're not headless when I'm doing this. Just kind of angrily grumbles as he's dragging his father behind him.
Jinx helps, like,
He's not with you
hold
guys.
him.
He's separated from you.
How far did we go? I'm confused.
Welcome to the world of dreams.
Yep.
Grunk, Jinx, and Narfi. Grunk, you're pretty much asleep, almost drooling on the floor. Or in your shell, asleep. I don't know how Grunk sleeps.
This was sudden sleep, so he's probably like half in the shell. Like
Mhm.
he was in the process of like getting comfortable to sleep, and then he just so he's
Narfi, you're also almost asleep. Not as bad as Grunk is, like you're not like fully out, but you can feel like exhaustion hitting you.
I guess I should actually roll it instead of just playing with my d20.
Yeah, unfortunately. Disadvantage
With
as well.
disadvantage?
Yep. Because you've been in here for a bit now.
I rolled a 15 and a 16. 15, 16, 18.
For the 15? 18?
Yeah.
Somehow you are fighting this his
And
magic
I'm
very hard.
still standing. Oh, that's copyright.
It's
Yeah.
fine. You just did 2 words.
It's okay.
Jinx, it's Morpheus. Just do what they say and this should be over.
I haven't been told to do anything.
I mean, you're being told to go to sleep.
I'm feeling like I'm being told to sleep.
Man. You probably don't remember much, but the whole Styx is kind of what I deal in. We're already in his web. If you want to try to escape, go for it. But I'll see where they took Grunk.
Grunk is still there. He's just laying there.
This is the god of dreams. Grunk is, as far as I'm assuming, somewhere else.
I don't trust it. I'm here to make sure nothing happens.
I wish you luck. We're in a Gaza
Thanks.
domain now. And I'm out, whatever that looks like.
Yeah, my thought is you just kind of like as you were talking, you're just like and out. Hati.
I am before I have to roll anything.
Mhm.
I'm kind of holding Fenrir a little bit behind me, enough that he'll be able to hear what I'm about to do,
Mhm.
but not enough that he'll be affected very badly.
Mhm.
Because I put us right on the edge of it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hooray. I don't like the fact I'm doing this.
Oh,
Thunder
no, what-
Wave.
Is there a DC save for that?
It is a DC save of 15. For
Jinx?
Constitution.
Jinx. Grunk.
Oh, so they're just invisible and I can't see them.
Please roll me a con save.
This one's not at disadvantage, right?
I don't know.
How
It
does-
shouldn't be.
How does
Technically-
being asleep work for that?
Yeah, isn't that disadvantage when you're asleep?
I feel like that's an auto fail, like it would be for a dex save or something. I don't know though.
I think a
don't know.
Constitution save is a little different.
Let me see. Let me look at my. I have
But
the
fantastic. Now you take
Unconscious
7.
condition.
You take 8
Yeah.
damage.
I have the conditions
What?
thing bookmarked.
Because I don't know this one.
Oh, but asleep
own
isn't on here. Oh, unconscious.
Automatically fill strength and dex, but not
Okay.
necessarily constitution.
Those,
Okay,
yeah,
so
strength and
yeah.
dex are the only two listed.
roll me your guys' con then. What
I
did you
rolled
get?
a 16.
8 damage.
17.
8 damage.
A grand total of 4.
15 damage. And I need to roll now as well.
And also,
8 damage.
let's see how bad this is. For poor dude who never asks for this shit. Yeah, he gets 15 as well. But he's okay.
He just makes it and takes 8 damage. However, unfortunately, Narfi is thrown across the room.
Narfi, you actually wake up for a moment as you are thrown across the room. Grunk, you are also awoken.
Because you're
Jinx,
pushed 10 feet away from the spell's effect.
You're pushed all the way to the other end of the room.
Only those who fail the Constitution saving throw.
If you if you did not
That
fail,
means
you
just
succeeded.
Narfi.
You wake up and you see Hati is there.
I succeeded. I am also seeing it, right?
Yes. All of you now see Hati again.
Ow.
I didn't know you were here. Okay.
Well, now you do. Hello. Welcome.
Sorry.
Thank you for joining us. It's okay.
I did not mean to be that much of a dick.
You didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. Definitely. Probably could have smelled you, though, if I really put my mind to it. You're alive.
Looks to Narfi.
And you're embedded in a wall.
Grunk,
You want
like,
help?
Just a moment to figure out how we're going to smooth over what you just did.
Grunk, like, when he wakes up, the way he like pops out of the shell and like scrambles to his feet, and it's like, you know how like when a cat is running on like a linoleum floor and they like slide a bit because they can't get a grip, that's like the sound, just a lot bigger.
Yeah, that is pretty much how that sounds. Is my guess. Oh. So as you all begin to like wake back up, you can see that this looks like the other hallways except cleaner.
I mean, it was. Now everything in a 10-foot radius of that spot was shoved 10 feet away from that spot.
Yes. It was cleaner. There we go.
Okay, no, go back to sleep.
And as always, it's an L shape. So you look down the other hallway and you can see the stairwells going to the large metal doors.
I assume no lights on here.
No, there are no lights on. Not even the emergency lights are on in this one.
Can I tell if we're still in Morpheus's domain?
Roll. I don't know what you would roll for me.
I'm also curious.
Arcana.
I mean,
Yeah,
for me,
Arcana.
Okay.
Can I also?
Absolutely.
What did Jinx get?
16.
Dirty 20.
Hati, are you also trying to roll? Okay. For
Hati's thing is more just a what was that? Did I just undo or make worse? That's all he's trying to figure out.
Narfi? Yes, you still are. Jinx, you don't know that, and neither does Hati.
Will
And
just
I'm
has no
just
context for what happened. He's just like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna keep it to myself because knowing only makes it worse. It's like, okay. Sure.
All right. Oh, that was a bit weird. What now? Down the stairs, I guess.
And now we look for what we came for, which is we're looking for dossiers in these.
Yeah, more documents around here. Hopefully.
So let's go.
Yeah. All right. Anybody got the light? It's looking pretty dark down there.
Hmm.
I asked
Hati
everyone
sighs.
else who has dark vision.
Hati sighs quickly, like pulls a little, literally like a ball of that looks just of wires out of his pocket. Quickly fiddles with it within a few seconds, using the lovely, lovely, lovely magical tinkering skill. Creates a small flying 5-foot radius light.
Okay.
There's
I
just a
just
little
lit a
tiny thing
torch.
that's supposed to look like it flaps, but it doesn't really flap. It's just holds it on a stick and pushes it up and down, making the wings go up and down.
Okay. So you guys are headed into the room, correct?
Yeah.
As you're headed in, you hear it's effectively like you're hearing conversations again. But it sounds like there are hundreds of them. What do you do?
Real quick, does this room look the same as the other ones that we've been in?
Yes, it is
Okay.
strictly in this one though, it is strictly like office chairs and desk and computers and this just looks like a workspace for a lot of workers.
All right. Well, I guess we got a lot of desks to sort through. And he's gonna look for the most important looking desk to rummage through.
Hati's gonna try to remember what desk the things were in last time and go to that desk.
Okay.
I head back to the hallway.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So looking, hallway. And Jinx?
Jinx is sort of like scanning each desk
Looking.
and yeah, also looking.
Narfi. As you exit the room, you actually walk into Asgard. But from eons ago. As
Oh,
you
he's not happy. Okay.
as you watch Volley and Adele and this is Adele prior this would have been her after the Tree of Life incident, but before Volley became a berserker. And you can see they are training together, practicing magic and fighting, and it ends up devolving into laughs and like playful punches. And you cheated. What was that? Oh, come on. You know that was just a bunch of fun. As Volley turns to you. Not if you tell her she cheated that one. You can't make anything of ice while you're practicing with me. That's cheating. Tell her.
So what were the rules you agreed on beforehand?
Oh, you were here for that. Remember, you promised to be our judge. You didn't pay attention to again, did you? Where's the book that you're hiding? We're supposed to be practicing combat. Remember, that's what Father said. You'll have time for books later.
Oh, that's weird. It's been a while. I'm trying to think how this would even be in a dream too, is kind of the funny part. Is the first weird thing is there's perspective to things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess the first weird thing is there's sunlight. That's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
So it's very, I want to say cautious, but it's more like first steps that it's kind of the riding a bike we haven't in like a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of heads over, kind of checks to see, does he have a book on him?
You do.
Okay. So I kind of head over and give a playful punch to like both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as much as we have rules, if you're really fighting somebody, are there rules?
And at that, you just kind of see it. See, I told you you'd agree with me. I'm the one that's right in this. A real fight doesn't fight fair.
I trip Adele.
See? Come on, let's go again. Let's go again. And you watch them get back into position and go back to training.
He's doing so much berserker training. I don't even think he'd be able to catch a rabbit right now.
Catch a rabbit?
You know, when we did the whole hunting thing before, you know, being invited back.
Back where? This is home. We've always been here.
No. You've never at least had a dream of the forests of Midgard?
From that, we're going to cut back. Jinx, Hati, and Grunk. So you said that you're looking for like the fanciest looking desk, right? Okay. I need you guys to roll investigation.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Hati at advantage because you're using smell. And
18 for me.
Not 20 with advantage.
Yeah. Me.
Bet you regret that now.
Yeah, I do.
23.
Okay. So the fanciest desk isn't out here. It is, you see like rows and rows of desks, and then you see in front of you 2 doors. The smell for the dossiers are coming from the left.
Hati is just going to. I'm just going to walk over into the door to the left. I'm going to let people keep looking where they're looking in case they find something else interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to go to where I know I need to go.
Okay. Are you going alone?
Yes.
Okay. As you step in, you end up in front of the court.
Okay.
In front of you sits effectively 7 chairs. 2 are empty.
From Hati's memory, is this the Asgardian court or is this the court of conceptualism?
This is the court, what is called the court on high.
Yep.
So this is the highest court you can get. In front of you sits, effectively you can't see any of them. In all honesty. From your view, they just look like shadows above you. And you hear one of them read out. I'm going to butcher the last name. I'm sorry. Hati Halvav the
It's Hrothvidnesson.
whatever. You're charged on treason and as a rebel against the order of this world. How do you plead?
I've been at the song and dance before. Doesn't matter what I plead. You've made your choice.
We have. And what is it then, if you know all?
Oh, I'm not going to pretend I know all. I'm not an arrogant, omniscient being.
The center one is the one that's been taught. That is majority talking. One to the right speaks up. Excuse me. So are you saying that we are arrogant?
I'm saying that any being that decides it's better than anything else, and that it has the right to judge upon the affairs of things far beyond any real comprehension can allow, with the chaos and free will that exists within this universe, is an arrogant piece of shit.
Another from the left. So you agree that this world just needs a little more chaos, you would say?
I say that this world already is chaos. Frankly, I think the concept of trying to put something in order is in itself an inherently flawed system. Yet, while without order, there's not enough to be able to see any understanding of what we are and what we aren't. Without an order to things, then we cannot know or be. Chaos on its own is meaningless, and order on its own is arrogant.
And at that, you hear the slamming of hands as the farthest right stands up. How could you know that I am arrogant? Order is necessary. Order has cleaned up our world.
Order has made things more fit into boxes that you didn't want fit things into boxes. The fact that you can't actually control something is an insult to your very ideology.
So center left gets up. And the shadow is shorter than the others. I don't understand. Have we not helped people? Have we not helped this world to be better?
Frankly, all
There's
you've
no
done is
war.
get in the way.
There is no
There's
pain.
no war because there's no war, no pain. There's no war because there's a genocide against my people. And there's no pain because you turn a blind eye to it.
There is no pain for those that are not involved. They live peaceful lives.
That's all we wanted to.
Jinx and Grunk. We'll get back to you, Hati. I promise.
So
Hati went to the left.
Hati went into the left.
Okay, I'll go to the right door then. Is there like a glass on, like I can peek in and see if it's a fancy desk?
No, it is a plain metal door.
what am I getting with that 23 investigation?
You also know that it's in the left where Hati's at.
She's gonna stroll over.
And you're both going by yourself, right? Into the opposite doors.
Yep.
Oh, we
Yeah,
split the party.
We've split up.
Oh, we fully split the party in fours. Yay! Yeah. I'm gonna go with Jinx first. Jinx, as you step in, you see Hati yelling at someone fervently.
He's not human anymore.
You
Sorry,
see Hati in wolf
it's-
form then.
I'm just saying, if it's that rage and hatred filled, he's not
Yeah, because
keeping a facade.
they are pushing buttons currently on Hati.
She's gonna try to speak to Hati and just Hati, whatever you are yelling at, it's not real. Morbius is messing with your head.
Can I hear any of this?
You can, but it's almost like it's behind you, coming from the gallery. Like someone is trying to get your attention.
Yeah. I have 2 character sheets I have to pay attention to. This is aggravatingly annoying.
Do I roll
sometimes.
animal handling or persuasion?
You can. I don't know. Which one would it be?
I don't think you need to. I got a 19 wisdom.
Ooh.
Holy crap.
Because like my
Just to be able to hear
persuasion is
that.
plus 11. My animal handling's plus 5.
But you get it. No, you don't. Not yet. You have to earn that trust before you get advantage with animal handling with Hati.
Y'all have to become besties first.
Really, we do. It's in the rules.
It's all right. We're working our way up. Maybe. Who knows?
But Hati hears this. And and suddenly being able to tear himself away from the fact that this is not his reality.
Mhm.
A gleaming, murderous smile appears on Hati.
Mhm.
Recognizing enough of what this is,
Mhm.
Hati asserts some control in this construct.
Okay.
And just smiling, kind of looks at them. I've already spilled blood across your heavens. You can't touch me now. And blood just starts pouring from nowhere. From this empty whiteness that is supposed to have.
Do we have the content warning up, please?
It's always it's pinned.
Okay, good.
But the area almost grows walls simply to allow more blood to pour in. As Hati steps through, wading through this hell that he is constructing.
What is Jinx seeing?
You just see him standing there. And if you go to turn around and see his face, you see the murderous evil smile.
There's also blood pouring down his jaws at this point.
Probably from gripping his jaws too tight.
A bit of that. And a bit of secret stuff. But still.
Ketchup.
He goes up to this he's in the conceptual construct that he's in. He goes to the court members and opens his jaws wide enough to the point that it doesn't seem at all feasible, even as an idea, as he devours and chomps and pours godly blood across the fields of his mind.
Our chat?
No, don't read it.
Oh no. Okay.
Hati. Jinx is gonna try again. Hati, remember what we came for.
And sorry, with having finished that bit in his brain, destroying the very construct that a god has tried to push him into, being his own very namesake, and allowing the hatred of this of the hatred of what this is, of what he is, of being the destroyer, of being this namesake. Break whatever hold is trapped upon him, if I may.
Yeah.
And he steps forward. Once again, turning humanoid as he's stepping forward towards the desk. Blood pouring from his mouth. And from his the literal idea of seeing red. It almost looks like he's weeping, but the smile would say otherwise.
Grunk. You're back in the throne room again. The happiness, excited memory that you had of killing that king, it's that same one again. But as you walk out excitedly, you walk back into the same throne room again and again and again. So every time you step out, it is the same throne room. The same king is begging for his life.
don't know what he would. I don't know what he's gonna do. This is very, like, what's the word? Like, confusing, I guess. He's got
Mhm.
no clue what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, like, at a point he'll just walk over to Terry, he'll like pick him up by like the collar of his shirt. All right, what is going on here? Just about had enough of this. As much as I enjoy killing you,
Just don't kill me. Just don't kill me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
now what is happening with? And, like, points to the door behind him, trying to see if this guy, like, if he's aware of what's happening.
You walk in, and you've walked in, and I don't know what you're gonna do. Just please don't kill me.
All right, wait here, and he's just gonna throw him into the seat and like start looking around the room.
Roll Arcana.
Natural 20 for a total of 21.
You're still in a dream.
Damn it! Well, now what? He's gonna try like pinching himself or like hitting himself in the face. Just like, hey, wake up!
Hati and Jinx. Because I'm imagining this is starting to get very loud of him, like, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Because it's not working. You just slapping yourself over and over again, you're just slapping yourself over and over again.
The documents
We
are in
can-
the third drawer on the left side. Give me a moment.
Jinx is gonna grab the documents, put them in her bag, I guess, and go to where Grunk is.
Mm-hmm.
Hati is making his way that direction as well, a little bit before, as Jinx is just putting the documents in the bag. He's also calling out for Morpheus. Come find me, Dreamweaver.
I don't need to find you. I'm already here.
Then make yourself known.
I already have.
No, you hide behind mists and deceptions.
I show you your dreams.
Here's the thing. I don't like to dream. And from the... can I roll a perception?
Yes.
Just to see where exactly he's going to be. It's not going to work very well, but I'm going to try. 11.
He is not with you guys. He is not in this room. He is currently with Narfi.
Okay. It's odd I get that from an 11 perception, but I'll take it.
Because, yeah, it was not high. It's not a high thing. He's definitely, based upon smell is what I'm giving you.
Okay.
Can
I
Jinx,
how far do I have to walk to see Narfi?
He's just outside the door.
Oh. I'll doing a little math in my brain. Then I'll smile and I'll kind of go. I'll smile, trying to work out just the right distance. And I will apologize to my uncle afterwards.
Oh no.
Shatter.
Why?
no.
60 feet.
May I interject a scene just to make sure it doesn't change anything?
Yes, please.
I was going to suggest, especially kind of
Because we were headed back
getting an
to you,
idea
right?
that Hati doesn't like one being messed with, and two doesn't really have a great relationship with gods. It's like you trapped probably one of the most aggressive beings you could possibly. We should probably go somewhere slightly safer. I know that it's like in the dream, it's like, okay, this is fun and all. I know you're trying to save yourself, Morpheus. But how about we talk in slightly more equal terms?
And when you say that, you watch as Volley, literally right before your eyes, changes into Morpheus, and the hallway changes back. I understand that he may not like me. I needed to see that you all were not here to destroy me.
Well, that's exactly what he's likely going to try to do now.
Wonderful. I did not mean for this to occur.
Nor I.
And I imagine while this happens, Shatter goes
Oh,
on.
Yeah.
I've accidentally killed a party member in a previous campaign with this.
DC 15 con?
I'm only aiming for Morpheus if I can.
Can I just say, while this is happening, Jinx like rushes in to the room Grunk is in
Mhm.
and like lightly taps him on the back of the head. Wake up.
After like I'm assuming he's like kind of bruising his face by this point. He's like, all right, I give up. This is not working. He's gonna turn to the like giant stained glass window behind the throne,
Mhm.
like wind up like Olympic style spin, wind up and huck
That's
his
what you're
hammer at it.
seeing as you are coming up going, wake up.
He huck his hammer at the window and then just jump out after it as like a last ditch attempt to wake up.
Roll me an attack roll, please.
It's a 27.
Oh, yay.
Instead of a tap on the back of the head, Jinx is like, wake up!
So yes, what you see is him chuck effectively his warhammer into a very plain looking wall, and it just gets stuck in there. Because I don't know how many feet of just solid concrete.
The babysitter's doing her best, okay?
Yeah. On the other side of this,
If I can,
Like,
if I can
she's like,
see Morpheus,
"Ah!"
it is that 10 radius sphere is only touching Morpheus.
unfortunately, you can't.
It's a 10-foot long, it's like 10-foot wide hallway. I mean, unless
Yeah.
you're saying like you're trying to like be very precise across like a closed door.
Oh yeah, okay. I am not trying to kill you. I'm very sorry if I do.
It's not getting. As long as you stop attacking, I can make it like not be dead.
I also have spare the dying, so you should be fine.
Oh, good.
Oh,
So-
wake Grunk up inside. That's good.
Oh yeah, no.
Don't
there've
read
been
the
some jokes
chat.
for a while
Sorry.
in chat. Like, just keep going.
All I can see is DE exclamation point, DE exclamation point. That is the most that I have right now.
Huh,
All right,
weird. There's a lot of stuff going on. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So unfortunately, because
You
you
take
cannot
23
see
points of
outside
thunder damage.
the door. Yeah, we know.
I'm so sorry.
As
Don't worry about it.
Nerfy again gets slammed up against the wall.
Actually, this is just sound. I don't think it's
Actually,
wait,
this
this
is
is
just sound.
actually
It just
killing
causes
me.
you to bleed from your ears.
Oh, okay, yay. So that's what Narfi gets. His bleeding of the ears. Great. As poor
Yes.
What am I
Morpheus.
doing? I'm trying to liquefy brains.
Yes, that is my nephew.
as Morpheus sits there, kind of watching, confused. Like, I don't do this. Why are you on the ground in pain?
Magic.
Hello, Dreamweaver.
Hati, hello. I am not here to harm. I just need to make sure that you all were not here to kill me.
Oh, there's an easier way to do this. Like a questionnaire.
What is that?
Hati's rage backs off for a moment. So with a, are you this stupid?
I do not
Kind of-
understand.
You just ask people at the door. Are you here to hurt me? No? Cool. And you are literally a being that can go into people's minds and tell if they're lying.
Yes.
You're an idiot.
I do not understand.
Honestly, I would feel bad killing something as dumb as you.
I am very confused.
Yep.
He's resolved not to kill you. Congratulations. More out of pity, but, you know.
Entirely out of pity.
He's just looking very confused, like, I don't understand what is going on.
Stupid.
Okay.
Hey, I've got maybe something that might help make you feel better. I'll see what I got.
Last entity that came, maybe you all can take care of it for me?
But I'm not here.
Something you
We're gonna
want
need
us to
names.
kill.
Not kill. I cannot.
No. You can't say the word, but I can. Go on.
It is an animal. And thus I do not understand it.
Don't tell me it's a wolf. That was very
No.
angry.
No.
He's good. Or your father.
Yeah, he's kind of asleep in the corner. I tried to wake him up. He doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, he's dreamingly happily just in the hallway, not moving.
I'm surprised his ears aren't bleeding, but you know what? He has just
No, he's
better
like right
not hearing.
by the front door. I'll just left him back there.
Look, last time I had to drag him around, he was missing most of his head. I don't really want to do that again.
If you would like, you can bring your friends. Hopefully I have woken them. Well, they are still asleep, but they can speak with me.
And then Hati just kind of peers over. Are you guys still asleep?
Jinx is like trying to wake Grunk up. She hasn't had one of these dreams.
Yeah, because
She's just witnessing everyone else.
Yeah, because you somehow succeeded in all your con saves.
She's like, fucking wake up.
Yeah, unfortunately, Grunk, when you finally get you can wake up, that's when you wake up running headlong into a wall. Because as you said, you broke the glass and ran and jumped through it.
Yep.
Jinx is just there like, how are you doing?
He like bounces off the wall and lands on his back and kind of like spins a bit on the shell
Are you having fun?
and like blinks really hard and is like, oh, what the hell? Oh, great. Back here. Oh. And just like takes a bit of time to pull the hammer out of the wall.
Scarred, you're muted, I think.
Oh no, I'm just not saying anything.
Oh, okay. I saw your mouth moving
Yeah,
sound.
no, I was reading some of the comments, and it was just the
Cool. Like the
Oh.
Kool-Aid man.
Oh no.
Sarah, you're banned from chat.
I know I am. I'm really tempted though. Holy
no.
Okay.
No, bad. I will Siri you.
Please no.
No.
I'll make it copyrighted music.
Please no. As you all gather back into the hallway, because I'm guessing that's what happens after poor Grunk.
Oh,
Plays
Hati
never
will
wrong.
quickly look at Morpheus. Wait, one thing, just evens out a bit. Look at this finger.
Okay.
Okay, still watching.
Yes.
And then he punches him with his other hand.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
That's the
Is that-
point.
Is that some kind of joke from your land?
Yes.
A little. I mean, this is more the joke. And then makes for a punch.
Mhm.
Does Morpheus flinch at
Nope,
all?
he doesn't move.
Okay, see, then you don't get punched because you would get 2 for flinching. But that's the joke. This is just me punching you in the face.
After
Interesting.
Grunk snaps out of his little thing, and Jinx is like, "Good morning," and like walks out to where everyone else is.
Just imagining Grunk sprawled out on the floor, trying to collect himself before he follows everyone else.
You spin me.
You spin Grunk right round, baby, right round, till he's
Like a turtle
very
baby, right
dizzy,
round,
and then he gets
round.
very sick and just spews everything. It's a horrible mental image, and
Back to it.
Okay. Morpheus, you have to know why we're here, at the very least.
I do not. Is there something I
went-
can help you with?
They went into an office and picked up a bunch of files.
Oh, all right.
you just choose to live here because this is a place that's easy to defend.
Yes.
Good. At least that's a smart thing you've fucking done. Dumbass.
I have learned that there is many who come here looking, and I have made it my, I guess, mission to help by stopping those that plan to hurt others.
So why are you neutral?
Neutral? In what?
There's a fairly large conflict going on between a large angry force of angels and a smaller, equally angry force of non-angels, wishing to keep the freedom of their lives and what is essentially being who they are and not be forced into servitude and into ways that they are put together. Why did you give me a bad memory? Like, sorry, Hati is just kind of looking around at,
Bad?
kind of looking at like the people that seem to have had decent memories.
I thought that was an enjoyable one. You did kill them.
No, no, that was me taking over the thing. That was the moment I killed my universe.
Oh. I did not realize that that was a negative one. I had believed, due to you being able to do that, that would be a good one.
No.
My mistake, I am sorry. Is there another one you wish to see?
Time isn't
Good
exactly something
memories.
we have in abundance.
Good memories turn rotten and painful ones made glad. It is not a... No, I don't have good memories.
At this point, I guess, like, from slightly farther back in the office,
Mm-hmm.
Grunk he just shouts like, "Wait a second! If you said you didn't let anyone that had plans to hurt people in there. How the hell did I end up here? Because I know on my journey here I've beat up a pretty fair number of people. Bit of a oversight, no?
You all, from what I can see, are not purposefully out to hurt others. It may happen in your, how I saw, line of work as adventurers, but never on purpose. You do not willingly go to, as I have seen, people's homes and remove them. You do not go into towns and burn them to the ground with blue flame.
Not
as I have seen.
recently.
I mean, we're not
You do.
serial murderers, if that's the thing you're afraid of. I mean,
Oh, I am.
we're not saints, that's for sure.
But as of late, you have been better, correct? From what I have seen.
I don't think any amount of good I can do can wash away the blood that I have spilled.
All right. I will say though, there was one who did mean harm, and they came to hurt not only me but the entire town, and so I put them somewhere safe.
And is this the
Where?
person you want us to deal with?
Yes, please, if you can just. I do not need you to kill them, as you have said. Just please remove them.
Who are they?
I know not they cannot talk. It is an animal.
What do they look like?
Okay.
It is a very, very large reptilian creature. From your world, you would call them a snake.
Jinx just kind of looks to Narf and goes,
How big?
Yeah,
Very large.
how big? No. How large?
I do not have measure for this. It is not in my domain to know nightmares.
An immeasurable large thing is pulling me towards it.
Like
You and I are
unmeasurably
thinking the
large
same
snake.
thing. Yeah.
No, there's like 3.
Well, there's one that we know.
Like it's her.
Yeah, it wasn't it Adele at the yeah, what is this visitor being held now?
And he reveals to you all that there was a vault at the very end. I have locked them in there. I did not know what to do, and I was scared as they were attacking me. And he actually reveals to you what it actually looks like in there. The room is a mess. There are bodies of angels strewn everywhere. It is very obvious where this snake went, as there is a trail of blood leading throughout the room and into the vault.
I'm gonna. This is an odd request. And Hati looks at everyone, and there's very little of the glowing hate that usually just emanates from Hati. I kind of want to talk to her for a minute. I'll take that burp as an okay.
Oh, I mean, fine by
Yeah.
me.
If you'd like, just howl or something if you're in trouble.
I will.
do you want me to
Like
stay
if-
close?
Oh wait,
No.
did you guys find the documents yet? They weren't in that
Yep.
office that I. Oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah,
I
Yes,
got them.
we can take a look at those while you're talking to her.
Yeah, and besides,
Works
this is
fine.
sort of a family thing. And yeah, I know, but not quite the same family thing that it would be with.
So it's a different snake. Gotcha. I would like words with Morpheus anyway.
It's kind of the same snake. It's just not the way you'd think it is. And then Hati kind of just shifts into the wolf and walks towards the vault.
Morpheus watches you. I can open it from here, but I do not want you going alone. That thing was angry and highly aggressive. Take one other with you, please. I do not think you have the ability to tame it, let alone control it.
I'm not
without
here to
someone
fight
else.
it. I'm mostly just here to talk.
I don't know if that thing knows how to talk.
My aunt might surprise you. Well, pseudo-aunt. It's a weird thing, and I understand it more now than I did before.
Hati, are you sure you don't want me to come?
Maybe. Okay, yeah, maybe come along, but just
I'll just be
stand
there.
back.
I'll just be there. You won't even know I'm there.
Yeah.
As the door opens, you can begin to hear the sound of something moving in this room.
Before they go in, Jinx is gonna hand the dossiers to Grunk.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Just about to ask her that, actually.
Yeah, I was kind of busy trying to wake you guys up.
As you do, you hear it moving and it getting... When you see it, it is very obviously in a strike position.
I would like to roll an animal handling that weirdly will have advantage
Go
due
ahead.
to the fact we're both destroyers.
Yep.
12. There's a lowering of the head and kind of a not to show not threatening, but to also still be able to kind of cover some vital points if need be.
What I will say is, when you see this thing, it's black. It is black, but underneath the black, you can see almost a white-blue color. It is almost like the black is dancing in the scales. And as you try, because I will say you try at that point to, like, say, I'm not here to hurt you, you get back an immediate feeling of hate and anger. Back off.
I can't.
What? And
I think I'm one of the only people that can talk to you right now, as I am not from here.
talk. Have you seen me? As
You
it
look
gets
like
even
my
to
aunt.
up a further higher stance, like it's going to attack you if you continue.
You're Jormungandr.
Don't
That is the name that I knew you by.
use that name. Loki tried that name and it failed.
Look, this is a bit difficult for me because this is not an easy thing for me, but I watched you die from where I come from. And I'm not really inclined to see that happen again. So, and teeth are baring from Hati. This is not a fight you win, and this is not a fight I lose. We both back down and we can talk.
It
Or
will...
we see why I was the only one that survived in my world.
It lays its head down on one of the coils. I'll listen. But that's about it.
Which would you prefer? The name I knew you by, or Adele.
And you see it even more get angry. How dare you? No one knows.
I watched you die. I know.
How? I have been cautious for centuries.
You weren't where I came from. The secrets that you and Fenrir held. And this is being said directly to her, not out loud, not in a way that can be heard.
Yeah. You will watch as its eyes shift over to Jinx. And Jinx,
don't
you
know.
get. Do you know my name? Yes.
I could guess, but I won't.
Smart. Let me guess. You want me to come back. It takes me a while to calm down.
And we sit.
You
And we
can't
wait.
hear. They're coming. They will.
And do you want to stay and fight them like monsters? Or reason like with them like men?
Close the door.
I thought it already closed behind us.
No, it stayed open.
Okay.
He refused to close you inside with it.
Yeah. Hati will look at Morpheus. It's kind of nod slightly and motion a bit to close the door.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
There's an immediate snarl and snap.
Okay, I will close it. I will close it. As you watch it, all Grunk and Narfi see is Morpheus locking in Hati and Jinx with a very large and angry snake. Oh my lord. And that's actually where we will close the curtain for today. Because I can't think of a better spot to do that.
No.
So, holy shit, thank you guys for playing. I'm shaking at the moment. I'm afraid to look at chat. I'm so afraid right now, y'all.
Oh, one of the
It's
one of
okay,
the best
read it
friends
later.
was Notice Me Senpai.
At least twice.
No, once was Notice Me Senpai, and the other one was Witness Me.
Awesome. Thank
No,
you.
not Witness Me, Perceive Me.
See me, fine. Yes, hello back, Kyle. So thank you to chat for being super, super, super like crazy. I guess because I just watched y'all's reaction all night.
You are
so
the
thank
reason we
chat.
have her banned.
Yes,
from
you
chat.
guys are
Yeah.
the reason because I laugh too much. So thank you to chat for being awesome. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you so much to Karis for producing. Is there anything I'm forgetting? I'm forgetting a lot. I can tell I'm forgetting a lot, but I don't know what I'm forgetting. If you watched up to here, thank you. If you watched up to here, hit the like button and the bell to know when things are posted. And until next time, be nice to each other, guys. Night, y'all.